What's up, you bastards? This is Danny, my roommate Noah. Podcast number 3 by us, I believe.
A P-cast.
P-cast. You got to save time, abbreviate it. Noah here is a cripple. You might be able to tell by the cane.
Yep.
He got his hip operated on. You got your hip removed, right, and replaced.
I got a new hip, yeah.
He got a new hip. He's only 23 years old. Fucking already behaving like an 80-year-old. He's been laying around for a week. His parents have both been here staying over, taking care of him, which is cool because they've cleaned the house. And his dad makes a damn fine gin and tonic. What's up, Noah?
Nothing, man. Just hanging. I've been doing literally nothing for a week.
So here's why I wanted the podcast today. This motherfucker recently lost a woman. We talked about her. That one podcast where I made him really uncomfortable a week or so ago, where I kept talking about her tits and if he was using a condom. That girl is no longer in Noah's life. And he was going to tell me this morning why that's the case, and I could tell it was going to be a real honest confession because it started with I can't shower right now, so I know it's going to be about body odor or there's probably shit on him or something. So I'm really excited to hear what's going to happen. Why are you no longer with this kindergarten teacher with big tits?
Well, it was the reason she told me was because that I wasn't asking her about herself.
Okay, so the reason she gave for why she didn't want to come over anymore is because Noah was no longer asking her about her interests.
Okay, and also that point is kind of dumb. Like the whole entire time we've been dating, I've either had my biggest work assignment of my life that I was consumed by for weeks. And then I had a hip operation where I'm confined to this fucking couch.
You've been busy, in other words. But let's hear about the goods.
Fair.
Let's hear about you not being able to shower and how that connects to why this girl broke up with you.
Right, okay. So I was... It was not that I was... So I wasn't able to shower when I first got my operation because I just couldn't... There's like a step in our shower, so I couldn't get up that high.
This guy was immobilized. This is OxyContin, by the way. The dude's been so fucked out of his head on pills this whole week, you can barely talk to him.
Okay.
This is the most coherent conversation I've had with him.
So, I was kind of waiting because I didn't really want my parents to like lift me naked into the shower. So
it's tough.
So I kind of.
When's the last time your parents have seen your penis?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Because if your dad has a bigger or smaller one, there could be some. He could give you the cold shoulder if he's got a smaller cock than you.
Okay.
How do you think you stack up against your dad?
I have no.
I wonder that because the last time you see your dad's cock is when you're about 3 years old and he's showering you, and his penis looks huge then. So I feel like in my head I have this idea that my dad's just got a hulk of a cock on him. My mom told me that her dad supposedly had a big cock.
That's funny. Why? Why didn't she tell you that?
It came up during some show we were watching, and I wanted to be like, why didn't he send all those good genes my way? I got fucked over. Or maybe my dad's side of the family just had a tiny, tiny penis, and I would have been absolutely fucked if my grandfather on my mother's side didn't give me what he had. Okay, so I'm sorry, I interrupted you. So you didn't want to get pulled into the shower naked?
So I wanted to wait for the girl that I'd been seeing because she said she would like come hang out with me. In hindsight, I probably put too much pressure on her. I thought I was going to be better than I was.
You wanted her to shower you, to bathe you?
I didn't need her to bathe me, but I needed her help in the shower, so that was me naked, so I had to be with her naked, right? So we like are about to get in the shower. We end up like hooking up for a bit, like we're both like naked before the shower.
In your bedroom?
No, in the bathroom.
Okay. On the floor or in the shower?
Just, like, on the sink or whatever. And then, like, obviously I couldn't bang because I was messed up, but it was just other stuff.
You were erect, though.
Yeah.
Was she blowing you on the sink? What were you guys doing?
I don't know, just some hand stuff.
So, let me get this straight. Because you could barely walk. Were you up sitting on the sink and she was jerking you off a little bit? Where were you? Come on.
I was leaning on the walker.
You were leaning on the walker. Because he has a full-on grandfather walker.
It is real deal walker, so I used that to kind of brace myself. But that's just like the preface of the story. So we're both naked, ready to go. And I'm like, okay.
So you're on the walker eating her out?
Like, mostly hand stuff, I said. I couldn't bend down that far.
So you're just fingering her with one hand on your walker and the other hand up her pussy? While she's sitting on the edge of the sink?
I guess you could say that.
Okay.
And then so we get in the shower, and she's not in the shower, she's just out of it. She just kind of helped me get in it. And so I'm just like kind of washing myself, and then the door is open in case I like fall or something. She's like...
Where was she?
She's outside the shower door.
Did she have a chair? What is she sitting on?
She was just standing.
Okay, she's standing there while you bathe yourself. Did you shit yourself in the tub?
No, well, listen.
Okay.
So, flash to earlier.
That would have been fantastic, by the way.
Flash to earlier. On that same note, I've had a real tough time I had when I was first got off my operation. When I would have to take a shit, it would be really hard because I have to like sit in a weird position to not hurt my hip, so I can't necessarily put my hand in to wipe while I'm sitting down. So I have to like stand up to wipe. Right?
Where is this leading?
Yeah, you'll see. So I have to stand up to wipe, and so it's obvious like I there's no way for me to like look or like other than my feel that I did a good job wiping, just like a normal,
Okay.
So that's what earlier in the day I had definitely taken a shit. So when I was in the shower, she's like, "Hey, like it's really awkward, but like you have like shit on your ass cheek."
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh no!"
How did she see that? So when you got into the shower, there was a big streak of shit on your rump?
Yeah, because like I must have just the way I must have been wiping. I just like didn't do it, but there was no way for me to see that.
Wait, so you couldn't pull it out and take a look at it?
No,
at the
like
handful
it
of
was
toilet
on my
paper?
cheek. Like it wasn't on my asshole. I didn't know it was on my cheek. So
How'd you fuck up that bad?
The way I
You
was
must have shit all over our toilet seat if you were blowing it that bad. I'm gonna take some Lysol wipes to that thing.
okay.
after
Anyways,
this.
but that happened. So she was like, "I know it's really awkward," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, that's." And I'm like, she was like, I was like, "Where is it? I'll get it off." And look, this is so embarrassing, but so I got it. I'm trying to get off, and then she's like, "Oh no, you're not getting it. Let me try to get it." And I'm like, "No, don't." Like, that would be literally the worst thing in the world.
I'm just thinking I probably showered barefoot in there a few hours after this took place.
So, anyways, I got it off or whatever, and we got out of the shower, and I was like, "Oh fuck, that was."
Did she give you a rim job after
That was
that?
pretty embarrassing. The rest of the night went pretty well. Like we ended up like hooking up more later, as much as I could anyway.
Did she give you a rim job? You're not answering my question.
No, she didn't.
You think she would have been open to it?
No.
That would have really tested the relationship right there.
But
if
it
you
was
made her
like,
give you a rim job.
I was like talking to her in the bed, and I was like, dude, like that was like the most embarrassing thing in my life. Like I'm really sorry. Like
You were dead sober too, huh?
Yeah.
You could have handled that if you'd come back from your little karaoke bar and you were all fucked up.
But yeah, and then the day after, like later in the day, she's like, "Hey, like I don't know, I don't really see this going anywhere." She was saying that, like I said, that I didn't ask her about herself enough. Like I didn't seem to care about her life, but I had other shit going on. Sorry.
At least she had the courtesy to lie to you.
She was a nice girl.
She could have just refused. You don't have to say she was a nice girl. Who fucking cares? She's not going to watch this. Her parents aren't going to watch this. Nobody knows going to watch this.
She was a
But,
nice girl. I think she might have been too nice. Though.
No, at least she had the courtesy to not just go radio silence and never respond to your texts again.
Yeah, that's why I said nice girl. She told me what happened.
Well,
she gave me an explanation why.
She
texted me.
She fed you a lie, but
well,
I guess
either
that's better
way,
than just not responding.
she texted me that, and I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Can I call you?" So we talked on the phone. She
Oh,
explained.
Jesus, no. So shit all over your ass. She sees it. I wonder how gnarly it really was. If there was just a little streak of brown, or if there were dingleberries. I wonder if it had some like height to it, like it was coming 3D, like there was an icicle of shit, a stalactite of shit dangling down off your ass.
I don't think it was that bad, but yeah, it was pretty fucking.
Well, you should have hope, because that chick that I talked about in our New Year's update video, I told Noah the story about this girl that I've known for a while, sticking a finger up my ass and pulling shit out. Her and I are planning on hanging out again soon, and we still talk all the time. So there's hope after shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
just like some people think there's life after death, there is a relationship after shit.
But I feel like she was generally concerned that I wasn't asking her about herself, so she was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Noah's very self-absorbed. He's very cocky.
I guess.
Other people are just means of sexual gratification to him, especially women. Sometimes men, when he comes home drunk. I've fallen victim to it a couple times.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's a wild world out there. But
so you can get it back. Noah, he's slowly becoming able to walk again. I think by maybe next weekend coming up.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, he's going to get loaded up on his Oxycontin. He says he's saving some of the pills for his first night out. He's going to go out fucked up on Oxycontin, go sing some karaoke. I see him bringing a girl back, getting his ass licked. And then he's going to send the picture of him hooking up with a new girl to the kindergarten teacher. He's going to make her pay for abandoning him. Noah's at a time of weakness right now.
Yeah, that was the worst part, dudes. Because she was like, "I can't do this. I'm just like fucking disabled." Like I was like, "Fuck, what else am I gonna do?"
What's that called when you discriminate against the disabled? Disableist.
Ableist.
She's a total ableist.
Yeah.
She's an elitist bitch.
How could she leave me?
This is worse than racism. I'm personally offended.
I really couldn't walk, and I just got that text.
Can we call her up right now? That'll be great radio.
Yeah.
Why can't we call her up?
No.
I'll talk to her.
No.
Come on, man. Let me send her a text.
No.
Okay, so I thought about doing this for a video coming up. I really liked that Skype call idea. Did you, Noah? You enjoyed that too, the hottest fan contest.
That's good.
It's a fine piece of content. I've thought about this, just the title. A lot of times, a title will pop into my head for a video, and then I'll just work backward from there. Cold calling women I've slept with. I've thought about that. Just going down the list of girls I've had sex with, cold calling them, see if they'll agree to go on Skype with me, and then just figuring out what's going on in their life. And of course, asking them what they recall about us having sex.
That's pretty funny.
I've had sex with about 150 women, so I feel like I'm definitely going to be able to get about 4 or 5 girls to consent to go on Skype with me.
Yeah.
I think it's a shoo-in. I'm definitely going to be able to make it happen.
You could. I think it's possible.
Yeah, so I'm going to get that going. Otherwise, new stuff. What do I got? I'm filming the I'm a sex offender or I'm a registered sex offender video next weekend. And what it became is because YouTube really doesn't like anything that has to do with children or pedophilia, which is totally fair. I'm not saying it's bad. But I didn't want to make any jokes about that kind of shit. So the whole entire script is about one character that fucks sheep and another character that urinates in public at inappropriate times. Those are going to be my 2 sex offenses. And the sheep one is great. I have all these props. I'm going to go out with a set of Velcro gloves that I use to secure the sheep. I've got a hunk of sheep's wool I ordered that I'm going to say is it's a rape souvenir. I've got a record, a physical vinyl record of Baba Black Sheep I'm going to produce for people. It's going to be good times. I got a shirt that says Sheep Whisperer that I got coming. I can't fucking wait for this one. I got some trepidation, though, because I'm going to film it right here in this neighborhood where I live. So I've been thinking about getting a big security guard, like just a gigantic black dude to come along with me.
To combat against all the other giant black dudes.
Well, yeah, if somebody just starts throwing punches, it'll be easier to have somebody around.
I think our neighborhood will be good for that because people are probably less like. I mean, I don't know. What is it best to like have people just get? I feel like people around here would think it's funny too.
Yeah, my thought process on this is I don't want to go into too nice of a neighborhood because people who are white and have money are going to know I'm some YouTube jerk off and that what I'm saying is a complete joke. Because who fucks sheep and then parades around talking about it with a bunch of props and rape souvenirs. But I feel like our neighborhood here, we're kind of in this ethnic area where people maybe just came to this country, maybe they're legal, maybe they're kind of poor, and they will be more gullible or more credulous, I guess. So that's my thought process. I'm going to be able to get deeper into these jokes. So I have a lot of pre-written jokes, which I haven't done in a while.
There's probably some trashy white people around here too.
Whatever, I'm not making it about race. I'm sure there are. Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty. But basically, I just need a slightly lower income bracket to pull this one on. Coming up after that, that girl who popped up in my Show Your Tits video, who had a YouTube channel, the hot blonde girl, Carolyn. I've decided I'm going to get her in a video, and I'm going to give her tips on a successful YouTube channel. And of course, the tips are just going to be complete fucking nonsense.
Wait. Have you been talking with her or what?
Yeah, of course. I didn't just put this up in my head.
What's her deal?
What do you mean, what's her deal?
How's it been going? How's the conversation going?
She's already been sending me pictures of her spread eagle ass cheeks.
No, I'm serious.
She's down. She wants to do the video.
She knows what you're about?
She knows what I'm about, yeah. She loves it. She's a crazy Jersey girl at heart. She's down to get fucked up and shit. She actually seems pretty cool. So this video, it's going to be good. She'll get some promotion out of it. But I'm not doing this as like, I'm going to give this girl promotion and then try to fuck her. I'm doing it because it's a genuine good opportunity for content. I'm taking out this chick and I'm showing her how to make a successful YouTube channel. And my tips are going to be ridiculous. They're going to be like, get drunk in an alley beforehand. It's going to be like exaggerated things I do. Like I'm going to make a list of how to ask people about their sex life on camera. Because let's face it, I get a lot of mileage about asking people questions about their penis and their sex life and their ex-girlfriend. How to find mentally unstable people and mine them for good entertainment in a video. I'm probably going to try to make her jump off the pier as I make everybody do in my videos. So yeah, it should be good times. I might fight in Lenigi. A fight between us is cooking up. Yeah, basically, he saw those clips from the Fan Jerry fitness video. He saw these clips of me doing jiu-jitsu. He's been talking a lot of shit about him. I don't even know if he wrestled in middle school or high school, but he seems very confident, and he wants to take... At first, he wanted to grapple me, but I thought, fuck, the people probably want to see us just square up in a backyard and fight. So I might be selling tickets, might be $20 a head to come over to our house in LA and watch the fight.
That still needs to be negotiated.
I'm going to dip into my resources as far as my connection to the MMA world. I'm trying to get TJ Dillashaw on board to referee the fight, maybe judge it. And then I got to make sure I don't just beat the fuck out of him in like under 1 minute, because then it's not going to be a worthy YouTube video. I mean, I'm still going to try to make the thing 20 minutes. We're going to do pre-interviews, have analysis. There's going to be a weigh-in. Maybe we'll get some hot broad in a bikini to show her titties, and then we fight in the backyard. I'll drag it out 3 rounds. I might just rock his world with body shots. I feel like that'll be a good way to do this. But afterwards, get fucked up, make up with him. So, in Lenigi, I can't stay mad at him. My channel depends on his health and mental well-being. I might have to have an intervention with him. I might have to send him to rehab for meth. That'd be a pretty funny bit. Go to AA meetings within Lenigi. I don't think you can bring a camera to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, but
Is he doing meth?
he's done it before. I wouldn't be surprised if he's done it since.
Yeah, you think he's been doing it since he last talked
I
to you?
would not be surprised.
Mm.
Yeah.
He seems a little hyper.
I would not call a press conference if Lenigi had taken a hit of meth since that video where he first got introduced. But alright, guys. No, you got any parting messages to the camera and to the people?
No. Have a great day.
You want to show your penis or something?
No.
That'll be good footage.
It's pretty cold.
How long is your penis?
I don't know.
You got to put it up next to a dollar bill next time you get hard.
It's painfully average.
Okay. Painfully average?
Yep.
So 5.1 on the dot?
About 5.5.
No. How girthy?
I couldn't tell you.
The girls tell you your cock's girthy?
No.
So you're just rocking an average cock.
That's what I said. Painfully average.
Okay, well, you described the length. You weren't getting into the girth, so I just wanted to get all the details out of you here.
All very average.
All very average. Me too. Me too. No shame in that. And I'm sure a good portion of our Patreon audience has an average
Lower
penis as well.
expectations and then shatter them.
There we go. Yeah.
Tell everyone it's small and then they'll find out, oh, it's
Yeah.
not that small.
The one girl on my Patreon feed is going to fuck you, and she's going to be very surprised. Pleasantly surprised. All right, guys. That wraps it up. Patreon podcast. Done.